Welcome to Corsair Racing League Round 6, here in Azerbaijan to the streets of Baku, where the qualifying soon will start. First Grand Prix on this track was the 2016 European Grand Prix, when Nico Rosberg won for Mercedes. The track today, though, is 6 kilometers long with 20 turns, 8 to the right and 12 to the left. There are 2 DRS zones, one on the start-finish straight and the other on the exit to turn 2. This is also the track where Ricciardo and Verstappen collided in 2018, which resulted in Stroll's first ever podium. I'm Regent, and I will be your commentator for today, and my co-host is actually my dog Theo, who will bark at the incidents during the race. So I think actually the qualifying now is underway, so we'll jump in. I'll see you there. Enjoy this one. So, let's see if everything works here as we run along with Danny Boy. I think maybe this is his out lap. Or his flying lap. Let me see here. Sorry for this. Okay. Sorry for that inconvenience, guys. And sorry for the intro. I was accidentally muted during the intro, which is not good. So we just ran it twice. I hope that's fine. The Baku street circuit is the race for today. We are here for the qualifying. I'm going to talk a bit about what the like this right here, the castle section, maybe one of the hardest sections. I have a feeling there will be a lot of broken wings today, and maybe some safety cars. We'll have to see. And I think the castle section will claim some casualties. Danny Boy though here, he's on a flyer. Let's just watch him. See here, his time is a 1:12 into the last sector here to the straight. 1:15.5. There's a lot of 1:40 times around here now. Let me see how Danny Boy fits in all this. And we have our championship leader Jesse Garin right behind him, I think. No, DV Shift. And then Jesse Garin. Let's see the times here. The Danny Boy is gonna set a 1:40.2, which gets him P2. Let's follow Shift here over the line. What's his time gonna be? Shift and Jesse has been really in their own league, and Dobby has been in their own league here. Yeah, like Jesse Garin. 1:39.2. That's a whole second ahead of P2. And Shift as well here. Let us see what he's doing. Ah, it's been a bad lap for Shift. A 1:41.8. He might be a heavy fuel out here. Just running around like just trying to get some track or rubber into the track. But Dubby though, he won with a 1:39.1. That is a really strong time for the first lap. Gotta be honest. That's an insane time. I have to see here. I think most of them are going to go an in lap. Seems like the cat is going to take the out lap here. Just to run around with him. I actually don't know. To be honest, I'm trying to figure out here who this is. Can't remember the name, but maybe that's one of the new ones, or one of the reserve drivers hopping in here today. He's at least on the out lap, so we can at least run around for him now and just see what he's doing. So back to the hard spot here, the castle section which he's running in here. Really easy here if you hit that curve wrong to get into the wall there. And if you're a bit too eager here to hit the wall, the stupid wall as Leclerc would call it. But the cat on his out lap managed to navigate that fine. Getting a bit of heat in these tires for the hot lap here. Let's see how it does here. So I'll let him warm up, and then we'll maybe talk him through the out lap here. Okay. So he's getting a good exit here. Oh, 13 bot. He's retired. I think think he's happy with his time, I guess. I don't think he was on track. Yeah, he was in the pits. Well, let us see here. He's getting a good run down to the line here. The important thing here is to hook up this first turn one here. He hooks it up nicely, get a good exit. He can run a bit wider there to get more exit speed. Just to see here. Ooh, we hit that curve, but that's fine. He clearly has a very high setup to be able to ride those curves and stick the car so good. Let's see here. Okay, nice. He's gonna really try to manage the exit here. Down to second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Hook it down to third gear here, maybe as low as second. Try to upshift early to get a good traction out here. Gotta brake between 150, right here. Try to cut as much of the curbs as possible. He's doing this perfectly. Right here. Down to third, second. Maybe he keeps third. Seems like he's keeping third. Short shifting up the fourth to get the max exit here. This is a really solid lap from the cat. This is the first one. Brave. That curve is a 50-50. You either change your time or you hit the wall. That's a bit. He misses the apex by a bit here, but he's having a really good run here. Oh, this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be a strong time. We have no references on him, so this is his first lap. It's a 140. It's enough to give him pay 10. I believe, though, Jesse Garen is now on his second flyer around here now. How is the sector 2 times here? Let's see the split here. It's coming up. In the top right here, it's gonna say... Drum roll. Oh, he's up by 1.5 tenths. That's enough to nick the P1 from W. Doesn't seem like he did any problems, had any problems here. I believe he's going to take P1 here in Q1. See here, up to the line. 138.9. Woo! Jesse's flying, brothers and sisters. Jesus Christ. He's really flying. A 38.9 in Q1. That's a really strong time. I personally, I will never be able to do that. But I'm not as gifted as these guys, though. Seems like Devi as well. Oh no, he went to the pits. Danny Boy is coming here for cross for second fly. Ah, it's a slow lap. I believe he's pitting. Let's see here, along the line with Sealy Harvey, Luminous. He's on the inters. Clearly, he's just doing a meme shot here. Doing like the U Sports driver and doing inters for tracking or rubbering up the track. Rocco is coming behind him on a set of mediums, it seems. I believe maybe he's going to use this set to maybe have an extra soft set in the later stages of the qualifying. Gotta remember here, already here the strategy is coming into effect. If you use the mediums here like Rocco, most likely he's not going to start in the mediums. That tells me he's going to do the rest of his softs in Q2 and Q3 if he gets through with his mediums. We'll have to see here. I don't believe it's quick enough. Or maybe that was his... Maybe he does 2 push laps and then he's going to do a real push lap now. We'll have to see. Ah, that's not good enough. I think maybe he needs to go for a soft set. Somebody's moving slow here. Maybe the cat has some low fuel. Top Hats though, we'll run along with him for his flyer. He's actually just started, and he does the same as Rocco. Doing a medium set, maybe to save an extra set of salt for the later. The track here today though, it is possible to do a one-stop if you have a good setup with good tire management and don't go for the quickest times. Like, maybe it's just a Garen. I believe he maybe do a 2-stop because of his outright pace. He will be burning away those tires. Or maybe someone like a bit lower, maybe from half a second slower, might do a 1-stop from a medium to hard. Or if your setup or tire management is really good, you can do a medium to soft. We'll have to see. That's a bit of the joy here, to see what's gonna happen. So I'll see here. He's looking pretty good from top hats, to be honest. I'll actually turn on some telemetry here for you guys, so you can actually see it as well. So it's looking really good so far. Hopefully his teammate's gonna let him by. Oh, he's gonna give him a toe. Aha! Team stretch already coming in Q1. Let's see if this is gonna work. There is the possibility to gain up to like 7/10 down the straight here with a good enough toe. Rocco, though, that was not the toe he needed. If anything, I think stall time. Is Jesse Garen on another run? Clearly it doesn't have a 141. That's not enough for Q2. I think both of these gotta do another run on the set of softs to get into Q2. Jesse Garen's clearly burning up some fuel. He's gonna do another run here, I think. I believe no, he's retired. He's retired. Okay. I think the time is actually up as well. I believe maybe that's Q1. It is. The shocker here is Rocco and Top Hat's outing. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Wait. No, of course. Sorry, my bad, folks. Everybody here is gonna qualify except for Race. See who I believe maybe crashed, because we're not even 15. And since the last spot has been taken up by Racy, everybody's qualified to Q2. So if anything, Rocco and Top Hats has actually saved their tires if they want to do the medium strategy as well. So this might actually be a good thing that they've done this. We'll have to see. But I believe maybe the Cat and Honnold, I think those two can retire. We're just waiting in the pits for them at this point. So we will have to see. If you guys give me a second while we wait here, I'll quickly just grab a glass of water. I'll be right back, folks. Look at the amazing pit while we wait. So hello guys. Well, I think now we actually just now we are going into Q2 here, and as we see from the results here, you see Garen is P1, W, P2, P3, everybody's through. You see, the only one is out is Ray C. No reason for me to run through the entire. Oh, it's like my controller disconnected. Perfect timing, I guess. Quickly fix this. There we go. So we're just waiting now for the next round to start here. As soon as the timer ends, we'll be jumping into Q2. The interesting thing here to see, though, we will here see that I know that a lot of the esports people usually start in the mediums, but to like be flexible. If there's a safety car early, you'll go to the hards and you can easily go to the end. But also, if you have the perfect strategy here, the mediums to soft, I believe, is the quickest. But the thing that's the thing about strategy around here will be a bit interesting to see, though, because the tire fall off of Baku is pretty significant. Especially your rears will go off very, very quick. But if you have a good setup, as I said before, watch out to not lose any traction and everything. You will be able to keep them a lot longer here. Steely Harvey for the Haas team is the first one out. See how he performs here today. And I believe he's not on the intermediates now. He's on the soft, so that's good to see. Behind him, I believe DV Shift. Followed by Danny Boy. Then 13 and Honnold. He's our lead group here, I think, is the first qualifiers here. It'll be interesting to see here what tire people, many people as well, will go out in the soft just to get a few laps in, get some rubber in, and then they will lift on the straight. Do not set a good time for the mediums, just to like use the soft set to rubber in the track a bit. We will have to see though. I am interested in seeing what kind of tire choices DV and DV is actually on the mediums. You maybe are just gonna set this one tire at a time, and then that's it. Subway's on the softs, Arnold softs, 13 mediums, and Harvey on softs. There's a mix of strategies here. I don't know if they actually want to be on the softs, but we'll have to see. I am sorry though for the stream quality. I have set it to 1080p with 60 FPS, but I believe Twitch has some problems with their auto settings, which makes this a bit rough. We'll have to make it better for the next time, as we now are, I think, partnered. So we now have the encoder able to stream in 1080p, and if people have bad internet, they can do 480p. We will see. We'll fix it till tomorrow's Division 2 stream, and we'll see if we can improve for that. So I apologize for that. Still going to be able to enjoy it though in 1080p. So we're here on board here for Sealy Harvey's hot lap. He currently has a purple first sector, which is logical since the first one around. We will see what sort of time he sets here. Through the castle section. Really interesting though. He's really low revved, or high revved with the low gear, which gave him a lot of good traction there. Most people, I think, is there in third, carrying more speed and a bit of lower revs to get more traction. But he just out revved second gear. Ooh, he clipped the wall just there. I don't believe he got any damage, but we'll have to see when he gets to the over the finish line here. So remember, the first times in Q1 won 140.2 and 3. So we'll see where our Sealy Harvey is gonna place here. And is he gonna lift at all? Let's watch the throttle indicator down in the bottom half of the screen here. He's going for it. A 140.7. It's a good time. He is clearly committed to the softs though for the race. and shift on a 139.6 on a set of mediums. 13 on a 141.1 on a set of mediums. That time from shift on the mediums is very, very strong. I am Danny Boy here. I don't think he's the next one out here. I think maybe it is Sebo here on his way to the line. Let's see where's Sebo gonna place here. He is on P4 with a 141 flat, basically. It's a very good time. I believe Rocco is starting his flyer, same as it does the Jesse Garin. As our mascot for the night, Theo, is joining us in the commentary box here. So let's see here. Let's ride along with Jesse Garin. Gotta remember, he did a 38.9 on a set of soft. I think old soft as well in Q1. It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of time he does here. Oh, W though with a 139.5 on the mediums. He is beaten. Oh, what did I just see there? That's 13. He has crashed. I believe right here we're gonna see it. Yeah, he has hit the wall and he is out. Yeah. The right front wheel is away for FHB. That's qualifying over for him. And he's gonna be starting at the back. Before, like, just ahead of Ray. That has kind of compromised Davies in lap. Davies in lap. Okay, so we're still good. Back to Jesse Garin though. He's gonna come down now to the sector 2 split. Let's see what he's gonna do. Really hooks up that nicely. So the split is a 1:15, but he has not set any time. And I can't remember if that's good or not. We'll have to see when he goes through the line here. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. Let's see. Looking good. Looking really good. 39.5. But on a set of softs. Question though, we'll have to check this now. Is it on a set of... No, it's a set of new softs. That's Rocco actually. I'm sorry. My bad. Rocco is set at 39.4. I know. P1. Well, provisional P1 now. For the first attempt. I am very sure people are going to have a second attempt, except the guys on mediums. I believe W and DV Shift are actually going to start on those tires. They're not going to go for another run. It is looking good though for Rocco. But you got to remember that's a 39.4 on softs. Jesse has done a 38.9. So I believe in the Q3s we're going to see more 138 times here in the likes of W and Shift when they switch on the soft instead of the mediums. Oh shit, sorry, there's a dog jumping on the microphone here. Our co-host here is sabotaging the stream. It's fine. I believe maybe Jesse Garin's on an in lap. Filter though is on a flyer in sector 2 here. Let's see the split. So I believe Jesse Garin at a 115 flat in the split, and he has a 115.6. Okay, so he's 6 tenths off roughly Jesse Garin. We'll place him about a 140.1 probably when he hits the line. We'll have to see. The 131. Good. Opening DRS. He's a 140.3, which will place him P5, which is a strong finish for Tilted. On the set of mediums, he's 4 tenths off DV Shift, the championship leader on the set of mediums. He's got to be happy with that. And Top Hats, set of 140, exactly 140 flat. That's the most 140 flat I think we'll ever see. That's a good turn though. P5 right behind Tilted. So we actually have 3 three Red Bulls in the top 6 about now. Fifey though with a 141, I believe. If he can be knocked out here. I think maybe he's going. Oh, he's 2 seconds up. It's a sin lap. Danny Boy here is on his out lap, so let us actually watch this because this will be interesting to see. Is the Sealy Harvey on an... Yeah, Sealy Harvey is also on the flyer. We'll watch him first, and then we'll jump over to Danny Boy and see what time he sets. If he can knock out 5 feet from Q2 here. And then we'll force 5 feet to do a soft to ensure that he goes through to Q3. Sealy Harvey, though, is really flying to the first sector here. So, let's see how it's going to be on the end here on the split in sector 2. And the... as we saw with Jesse Gowron with 115 flat and Pelted with the 115.6. Let's see where CB's going to be. Let's see here. We were running up on the split right about now. Sorry, but I got a dog here. Okay. Oh, 115.2. And he's 8 tenths up on his time, which will put him in a 139.9s. And I believe it's going to get even more time, so maybe 139.8s, 7s, which will put him in a P5, if I'm not incorrect. Let us see if our predictions are true here. So he's running up to the line here, shortest mile, straight ahead. And it's a 139.9, P5. Spot on. Actually, look at this, P5 at 139, exactly flat 9. And P6 at 140 and exactly flat 40. I believe maybe the only guys, I think Arnold here is on a out lap. No, actually not, he's on the flyer, I think. Rocco's retired, understandable. I don't think he needs a better time. There actually might be temperature differences as well from Q1 to Q2, which doesn't mean that the track is more rubbered in, but the temperature will make it a bit slower. Just have to see. Let's see here now. No, this is an in lap. It's not a flying lap at all. I believe maybe we're gonna see a lot of maybe the only guy going out again will be 5P to go in a set of softs to try to like set a good enough time to ensure he's going through Q3 and maybe knocks out Sebo, which then will trigger that maybe Sebo needs to do another run, and maybe as well Arnold to be safe. Let's see. For now, though, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. There's nobody out. The only one is Harvey Sealy using his own lap. I believe Danny Boy might be on a... Yeah. No, Pfeiffer retired. The Q2 is set. So, the guys going through the Q3 are Rocco, W, Jesse Gowron, Shift, Sealy Harvey, Top Hats, Danny Boy, Tilted, Arnold, and Sebo. Getting knocked out is Fifey and 13 bot who's out, or maybe Fifey goes through because a 13 bot took the out spot. I don't know, but I believe maybe Fifey and 13's out. I'm sorry if you hear the dog in the background. A bit playful. Yeah. You were supposed to support me in this stream, Theo. You were not supposed to sabotage me with playing games. Where's my backup here, bro? Help me. Don't sabotage me. And as for now, a bit of die time. If you guys want to race in this league, we have a lot of open seats. I believe maybe you have a few in Tier 1, and I believe we have like 3 or 4 in Tier 2. So if you're wanting to be able, just join our Discord, fill out the forms, and we'll get you sorted. As well, we have a YouTube channel and this Twitch channel. And we race every weekend, 5 p.m. BST. So see the I'm here, my guy. What you need? This is Rocco. Oh my god. Sebo go. There's a lot of going in the in chat here. Hey, what Panda? If the quality, I hope the quality is good. I believe it's a bit off the frame still, but don't quote me on that. But if the quality is good, it's good. It might be my bad. It might be my bad iPad Panda that makes the stream so bad. I believe my work pad is pretty shit. I just use it to watch. Okay, nice, 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 nice Panda. So I'll get the dog here up on my lap. So he will join us now for the rest of the stream. You're stuck now. Co-host. I believe only Sealy Harvey is the one. Sealy Harvey can retire. So if somebody wanna, if somebody, I like it says Maverick. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody want to say to Sealy Harvey can retire. That will save us a few seconds. But I believe he's just gonna wait out for the time. So setup though. There's a okay, as I said that, the qualifying 2. Here's the results, and it was as I said that Fifey got knocked out with 13 bot. So the queue is as I said earlier with Baku, W, Jesse, Shift, Feely, Top Hat, Danny Boy, Tilted, Honnold, and Seba. The impressor though is Rocco with a 139.4, who out qualifies Jesse Garin here in Q2. We'll have to see how it turns out for the for Q3 here. I believe Jesse Garin has an extra gear for the last qualifying. And I believe the big battle here is going to be between Rocco, W, Jesse Garin, and Shift. These are the favorites of the evening. They've shown real good pace. So let's see here. We're going to jump right in out to Q3. Hello, Rocco. Keep up your positive energy, says Romula. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see here. Oh, the dog is trying to steal the controller here. My co-host is sabotaging me, guys. I'm sorry for it. So, we're not watching just the pits here while we wait for the first guys to jump out. I have a feeling, yeah, the Red Bulls and the Mercedes are going to be the first ones out here. In spite of them will be Sealy Harvey. I'm just going to set up everything here so you guys see everything you need to see. See here, I'm going to keep the telemetry off. Just for the niceness of the view here. So the running order right now is W, I believe, or is it, yeah, W is going to be the first one out. Then we're going to have Jesse Garin behind him, and then Sealy Harvey. There's no shock, everybody's on the soft, as this is Q3. The guys on mediums have actually saved up, so they have a lot of sets. But I believe you maybe max, if you're really quick, are able to do 3 runs anyway. So, use 1 set in Q1 or Q2 is okay. Set you up for Q3. Be able to run along with Dobby on the out lap here, on his first out lap. As he will be leading the charge here in Q3. My co-host is sabotaging. Okay. Let's see here. As W now is gonna start his flyer here. He's heating up his tires. Strange place to heat up your tires, because that would slow you down on your down the straight here. Makes me maybe believe there will be a difference here. If I feel low regions, I'm sad you can't race. Yeah. But I gotta take one for the team. It's more important that we can stream this race for everybody to watch than me racing. And then next time there's another member. As we do have some people that usually stream, but when they can't, we others need to step in. That's just the way it is. You know, the big, you know, very big league, so we gotta work with the guys we have. Let's see, the W is really flying around here in the first sector. His split is gonna be, let's use his splits here for a benchmark here. So his split 1 will be in the 34s, the 34s. That's good if you say that like that. And then we know that a good split for the second is a 115. the 34s and the 15s. Let's see. We're just gonna run aboard him this whole lap here. I don't see any big mistakes. He's missed a bit of apexes and stuff, but that's okay. It's the first run, Q3. Weather looks a bit colder though, so there might be more grips in some areas unless... Ooh, he's scraping the wall. Okay. So I have a 113.9. Okay. That's insane. A 139. It's 1.1 seconds faster than Jesse's time in Q2 on top. This is going to be a 38, a low 38. Calling it. 38.6. Really setting the pace there. Jesse Garren here is coming right behind him. So that's a 138 flat. Oh my god, what a time from Jesse Garren. He's really pulling something special here. Jesse might be able to get down to the 137 at the end of the session. Sealy Harvey though is 2 seconds behind P2 in P3. That just it's not a 140.6. It's not a bad time. It's just a Jesse Garren W, and I believe maybe Shift as well when he's coming around. It's a different level here, guys. So Top Hats is clearly giving Rocco here a toe. What sort of times are they gonna get? So Rocco do a 138.9, 3/10 off W. That's a really good time. What a time from the Red Bulls. And there it goes, DV Shift 138.4. What a Q3 we are gonna have on us here today. Jesus Christ. The pace on these guys is insane. Maybe 5P should be happy I'm not racing. Well, because I'm clearly not gonna be as quick as these guys. That's absolutely crazy. The lap from Jesse Garren here, who's on his own lap. What a lap that was. A 138. Guys, the host is... Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, that's me. My co-host has kind of ruined the stream a bit, but that's fine. We're back. Sorry. W needs 13 to perform this race. Yes, 5P, indeed. This will be a very interesting race. Yeah, I agree, Panda. It's going to be a flyer, this one. Let's see here, though. I believe Honnold here is going to be on his flying here. I'm sorry. Let me see here. Ah, he's on his M-lap. That's not a flyer at all. Maybe it's invalidated. Tilted is on his out lap. We're right aboard with him. Yeah, I believe the problem though, 5P with 13 now is that he's out of Q2, which means that he needs to start in the back of the grid. That is this is a hard track to be starting the back of the grid from, to be honest. I believe maybe 13 is gonna... 5P, he's next to me. Yeah, 5P, it's... But it's gonna be hard for you as well to go through here, because you really want in the opening stages here when you're starting from the back. It's first thing you want to start on the fresh softs and to get a edge maybe from the medium, because mostly here I think the top one is gonna go mediums. Or if you want to start in the fresh mediums, you want to go longer than the soft. You gotta kind of weigh your options here, because do you want the softs to be as quick as you can in the first stint to maybe gain a lot of positions, and then go to the mediums to go into cruise mode in the positions you've gained and kind of just manage your race in? Or do you want to use the opening, let us call it the chaos of the opening laps with a set of mediums where people are going to be side by side and are really bunched up, and use the mediums to just stick with the guys ahead? And when those guys goes on to the mediums on a lighter fuel load and you go into the softs, and you will then fly through the field in the second or third stint. I don't know, but that's up to you guys who's racing 5K and 13. And as the field is very strong today, there might not be an ability to go from the rear to the front. Because, let's be honest here, it's pretty strong times across the board here. Tilted as well, he's really flying on this lap. Let's see his split here. As he comes to the end of the sector 2 here. So a 115 was a good. And he's a 115-1. So this is on the trajectory of being a very good lap. Let us see here when he comes out of the line. I believe maybe he will see the 139s. And if he's a low 39, he will go into P5 before right in between Danny Boy and Rocco probably. And he does. Exactly as we expected, guys. That's P5 for Tilted. An excellent lap from him in a 39.8. Really putting the AlphaTauris up there. Put it in perspective, the gap between P4 and P5 is 1 second. Yeah, that's, you don't need to be quick. I am not quick around here. And I usually get ahead of people crashing out and losing a wing or some error. There's always, if you just be consistent, you don't need to be the quickest to win. You gotta remember, it doesn't help if you're only 1 lap pace and you don't have the consistency to finish the race, you know? It is, I wish you good luck, mate. Just take my advice and don't do, like they said, no heroics into Sandovort. No, into, yeah, the first turn 1. Let's see here. So I believe maybe now, Shift is on a out lap here. No, a hot lap. And he is really flying around here. He's done a purple first sector. And he is up like half 100 of his old time here. So let's see here if this trajectory continues, because the track will be more rubbered in now. Let's see here. He does a pretty good castle section here. Daddy Boy is letting him by. That's nice. Excellent place to let him by. Let us see here the split here in the sector 2. So Tilted had a 115.1. DV Shift is gonna have a 113.5. He's 3/10 up on his time. DV Shift here is also maybe in the scope here for a 137 if he does everything right. See when he goes through the line here. A 138 flat. Oh, that's just about. He's like 10 hundredths behind Jesse Garin here. And I believe now Rocco is coming here as well. Onto the. No, he's towing Top Hats, clearly. Yeah, Top Hat's got a 139.7. Really pushing him up as well. And I believe maybe Dubby here is the next one. He's 2/10 up on his time. He is gonna do a 138.2, which will get him P3 ahead of Rocco. Question though, will Rocco have time for another one? I can't see the time remaining. Yeah, it's okay. It's over. So this is clearly the order here we got now. Let's see, is there anybody else here on a flyer? Yeah, Honnold's here on a flyer on a 115 flat. That's a good time. He's a half 100 up on his time. Let's see here. What kind of time is he going to do here? Oh, he's getting a bit of a tow from Sealy Harvey here, which is wobbling on the straights. That's scary. Where is Honnold going to place here? Is he going to go ahead of Top Hats? Oh no, he isn't. He's not going to improve by the slightest of margin. That's so sad. That was a really good attempt from Honnold though. Let's see here. Danny Boy as well now is coming around. Top Hats is letting him by in an excellent place. But his split is going to be a 114.7. He's 4/10 up. This could be a P5 here for Danny Boy. Let's see when he runs up to the line here. The last guy to really do the qualifying here. Maverick, your prediction went wrong, but Danny Boy here. P5 with 139.3. What an excellent lap in the last attempt for him. He's going to put him on P5, the third row of the grid here, together with Rocco. That was an excellent qualifying in my opinion. A lot of changing of position here. People are so evenly matched out. Look at these timesheets. From P1 to P4, there's a 1 second gap. And then there's another group after that from 39s to the 40s or 39s, and it's just split by half a 10. It's gonna be an incredibly tight race. Really looking forward to this one. This is gonna be a congratulations, Danny Boy. You did P5 from Sealy Harvey, who's actually living us in P5 for the Hasses, or for my team, my teammate. He done a very good job in qualifying P6. He's ensuring a lot of points here. So here's our starting grid for the top 10. It's Jesse Garren P1, TV Shift is P2, W P3, P4 CRL Rocco. All of them had a 1:38 second, but the most impressive are Jesse Garren and Shift, who are like 2/10 up on the rest of the field here for a Dobby. Then we have Danny Boy in P5, Sealy Harvey in P6 for the Haas, who is missing me as the teammate, so that's good for him to qualify high up there. 7 Top Hats, 8 Honnold, 9 Tilted Monk, and 10 is Sebo. That's, I'm looking forward to this race start, guys. Sorry to finish the race, it's Maverick. Oh, to finish the race. Okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, not to qualify. Okay, I got you. So, anticipation of the loading screen, what? Here. So our co-host here fell asleep on the doormat, so he checked out. So there will be no quote help. A lot of what I like to call sabotagement, I think. He is looking at me with a gaze, though. I hope he will just sit there, interrupt us anymore. I'm waiting for the players here, and then we will start. Okay. So, sorry for the wait here, guys. We just had to fix everything, and everything's up here. So this is the formation lap here. We're running along with Jesse Garren as of now. So we will just have to see how this turns out. It's going to be an interesting race. So, Jesse Garren, P1, leading the formation lap here. Really important here now in the formation lap to get as much heat in the tires while keeping your engine as low as possible. So I will join you for the start here a bit. Oh no. We have a crisis here. Yeah. The dog needs to go to the toilet. Well, that's a shame. You will have to wait a bit, at least to the start phase. If there is a low time in the race, I might leave you with the leader and for 5 minutes, and then take the dog out. But this is how it is. They will have to wait though. So, it's going to be an interesting one, this one. It's really already, I think, There's a debate though going on because now these guys ahead of here will finish first, like, and got up on the grid and line up, and they are going to have hotter tires than the guys further behind here, or colder tires when the race starts, as these guys will be later to the start. I believe though that my temperatures might lock and it won't have anything to say here. I'll lead you guys down here from the start, and then which will now start here, and then maybe I have to leave you for the stream a bit, but that's just the reality of it when we're not enough people. Let's see here. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to start here. The Mercedes though have been really dominant since the start of the season. Really quick guys. Jesse Gowing is very up in the top there, on the top of top 100s in time trial on tracks and stuff. He's a really quick driver. So, but I believe that can be cursed as well, because if you're too quick in one mistake, then you will lose a bit of front wing around here, and that will lose you the race. So, we're gonna be running on board with W on the start here. Let's see here now, that everybody lines up. Ah, the last guys are lining up on the grid here. Let's see here. Let's see. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and here we go. And it's a great start from W. He gets excellent traction. He's going to take shift turns on the inside. But, oh, shift is pulling him wide. Oh, that was a squeeze from shift. That's not good. W got to have damage from this one. Further behind though. Seems like maybe there is some battling here. Just there's a moving on positions here. IP is maybe getting attacked from 13 here. And ahead of that, Top Hats is side by side by Tilton Monk here. Tilton is still side by 5, who is not able to take the position. Further up though, Danny Boy is running around here after Rocco, who is now basically pushing Billy Harvey through the end of the first sector here. Still in here, there's still tight, very tight spaces, but the field has maybe set itself here. It's very hard to overtake in this section. So in Baku here, already on the first lap, when you get to the castle section here, the field is already like spread out. Did Silly Harvey hit the wall there? I don't know. It seemed like he had a bit of contact. I don't know. We'll have to see here. Rocco's getting a good exit out here. Let's see here. Ah, there's no way of doing a move in here. But he might getting a good exit down here, which will mean he can overtake on the straight. 13 bot though. Almost overtook 5 feet. I believe they maybe were side by side. I believe there were contact. I don't know though. Let's see here. Rocco is getting a good toe from Silly Harvey. I believe we're going to see an overtake here. Both from Silly Harvey and 13 bot and 5P, who I believe maybe had some contact again. I'm not going to say 100% though. Silly Harvey is looking to have a very good setup here for the top speed. Rocco is thinking about a move to just say, hey, I'm here. But he's got to yield. And seems like Top Hats have a wing change that he got to do. That's going to promote him to the last place here. We have also TRL Rocco here, who's getting again a good run on Silly Harvey. He's really just pushing him around the first sector here. And I think 13 and 5P are still battling as well, depending on the judging from the timesheets here on the side. I believe maybe we will see something on the... Oh, I believe Top Hats maybe has been unlucky there and got a penalty. We'll just have to see though. So Rocco though is still chasing. Oh! 5P got passed by 13. I did not see this. I'm curious to know what happened there. As my dog is about to literally shit himself. That's running along the few opening laps here. Okay. I am very sorry to have to do this, guys. But I will leave you guys with Rocco for a few laps. I have to do this, or I'm gonna have a dog shit in my entrance, which is not good. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll leave you with a TV race here, with a good view here to enjoy the sounds and the views of the Azerbaijan Baku circuit. So, I'm back, guys. I'm so sorry for this. Hopefully there's been a good racing looking good. Oh, there's a safety car here. I am so sorry for this. Seems like Tiltemong N13 has DNF'd. So, guys, what have I missed? Okay. Okay, so actually coming back here, I think maybe the safety car is going to be out one more lap. And Top Hats here is going on for the set of mediums. He's probably had some problems here. He's going to be able to catch up the disadvantage he had from the first time here, where he got to quit for a new wing. But this has actually helped him a lot. This means that he can still go through here, get some points. I believe the safety car is going to be out one more. But and Monk are out a lot of pits. What I'm getting here. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it. A lot of new mediums and hards. So Rocco here is on the... He can actually go to the end here. And he is a good position on the hards. This can be very interesting. Missed 7 laps. Yeah, I'm so sorry. My dog was about to left something behind in the hole though, so I had to like, I'm sorry for it, guys. I'm so sorry. Luckily though, we are gonna have another restart, which will give me a chance to redeem myself as a commentator. We'll have to see. I'm so sorry though. Rocco though, yeah, as I said, is on a good one. And I actually had Jesse Gavin as well on a fresh set of mediums. If he can make those last to the end, that would be insane, but I do believe maybe Jesse's going for a 2-stop. As there is a few laps left here. I am afraid it's maybe a few too many. I missed 7 laps on the Crow Maverick. The cat though is the only one on the fresh set of softs here. He's definitely going for another stop. And he also, I believe, has the 3... He has a drive-through penalty. He will need to serve that as soon as the safety car ends. Because of the safety car in this game, how this works. If there's a safety car and you have a drive-through, you cannot serve the drive-through while you're having a safety car. So what you need to do is that you need to wait. Because if you don't serve a drive-through in 3 laps, you're going to get disqualified, you know. Safety car is in this lap. So I believe you're not going to see Shift's going to back up the field here. Let's just follow here through. Yeah, as I said, like, so the cat, like, as soon as the safety car now goes across the line, it's green, he's got to go right into the pits. Okay, these are really going. That's the strategy, though, because if you go through quick, people can get the run on you. But Shift, though, is really going slow. Oh, he's going. Donald is going as well. Pipe, you got to be careful here, because there's not allowed to overtake before the green line, which is the start-finish line, I believe. For the safety car line. And it looks like it's going to be a good one here. Oh, 5 feet. Oh, almost crashes right into Honnold there. W though, went past. Rocco is spinning! No! W, they wanna... Oh, that's not good. He just cut across him, I believe. That is not good by Dobby. I'll have to review it later, though. Jesse Garin, though, he's really pushing Ray around this first section here now. That was not where Rocco wanted, though. He wasn't in such a good position, but Rocco is still in a good position as long as he doesn't have any damage, and he's able to just keep with the rest of the guys. Let's just see here. Jesse, though, I believe we're going to see an overtake from Jesse very soon. W, though, is also pushing Jesse through this first sector here as well. Really going for it. Let's see here. Oh, Jesse got a way better exit than Ray there. I believe maybe also we're going to see some moves maybe on top hats on Sebo. C is also very close. Ray as well. Oh, Fifey went wide there. Did Fifey get any damage? Yeah, Fifey lost his end plate. Oh, there goes the rest of the wing. Fifey needs to pit. Oh, that's such a shame for the older AlphaTauri here, who's the only one who's been able to point. Ray as well hit the wall. I believe that's going to give him the damage, and Jesse Garen's go right through. Top hats as well going forward here from the mistake of Fifey losing the wing. W though now is a great run on W down the... no, W now is a great run on Jesse Garen down the straight here now. Let's see if he's going to have enough of a toe and speed to go past him. I don't believe he has. I believe maybe W is also saving some ERS here. Let me check here. I'm going to turn on the telemetry so you guys can see. Yeah, he's not using any deployment here. He's just saving. Sealy Harvey as well is, I believe, maybe done an overtake here. Oh no, he's just the Danny Boy. Okay, Danny Boy went into the pits. That's why. I'm sorry, guys. Still following down here though as well. There's a lot of guys in the pit. Just Danny Boy, 5P, and Sebo as wing damage and got a pit, which will promote Rocco into the points again. But he's still 6 seconds behind his teammate. And he's, again, 1 second behind the rest of the field here. W though is really pushing around here. And the Cat as well is pushing Sealy Harvey through the... Oh, he's going to make a mover, isn't he? Oh, Harvey's yielding. So yeah, that's going to be another place for the Cat. And Sealy Harvey's going back. And also, I think Top Hats followed him through. Yeah, Top Hats is going to follow the Cat through here. And Sealy Harvey has lost 2 positions here in 2 corners. That's not good. But there's still a lot of more time, and he is on the hards. You got to remember, those 2 are on the soft and mediums. So, if now Luminous or Sealy Harvey can just keep with him and get into the DRS when it gets enabled again, we're going to have something. Oh, and Jesse Garen and Honnold makes contact. Honnold's out. Oh, Jesse Garen's not out, but he has lost his wing. Oof, that's not good. But there's really... I'll have to see a review later, but I don't believe that's an overtaking spot. We'll have to see here. W though is getting a great run now on Honnold, who is maybe a bit shaken by the whole incident with Jesse Garen. And he's going to use his deployment, and he's going to get a good run here. I believe he's going to get him here. Yeah, I don't believe there's going to be any chance for him to go past here. I always fully ahead now. Fully ahead. The Cat as well goes past Jesse Garen, who is, doesn't have a wing, so that's logical. W up to P2, as shift in P1. Cat has now gotten a penalty for speeding in a pit lane. That's a shame, he doesn't need that for the extra pit stop. W is really just flying here. Flying from Honnold there, he's doing half a tenth in 2 corners. Let's see here though, I believe maybe Sealy Harvey is thinking about a move on Top Hats here. Top Hats is going to go deep. He's going to go for the switchback around here. Oh, but Top Hats is still ahead, or he has the worst line. That's going to give Luminous here a very good exit. Oh, he's still going to be behind, but it will be exciting to see here on the straight now how this is going to turn out. The field is really split up now, as you see on the minimap. There's a lot of big gaps here, but the guys who are really close are Luminous and Top Hats. I believe we're going to see some battling between these 2 guys. Oh, almost a little mistake there for Luminous. He is still within the second, but he needs to be careful that he doesn't lose that second. Yeah, he's going to use his deployment here to ensure he's within a second here. Oh, he's lifting. That's not good. I don't think he's going to have the DRS on this straight. No. Oh, that's too bad. He is falling down. Rocco, though, is up to P7 now. So, after all the chaos now is gone, well, Dal davai, Rocco. Hold harder. That makes sense. But I'm gonna do a run on here now. So we have, after the reset, we have Dubby who did the DV shift in P1, then Dubby P2 with the fastest lap of 1:42.2. Arnold in P3, Cyril Race P4, Cyril Top Hats in P5 with a 3-second penalty. Sealy Harvey P6, then Rocco, the Cat with 8 seconds, Danny Boy with 3 seconds, Jesse Garrett, who had contact with Arnold, which has gotten him way down the field here. Then Sebo, and then 5P. Oh, Jesse Garrett though is really flying through the field now, and he is on a set of hards, meaning he's not gonna need to pit again. And I believe that Jesse Garrett is now fueled, and he just needs to now do the consistent laps and set in some good times now to ensure that he will minimize the damage from the incident. And as we said, we will review the incidents later and see what's gonna happen. 5P though, I'm Sebo. Sebo gonna give him enough room? Yeah, yes. 5P up to P10. Sebo out of the points. That was a good overtake there. He got a very good run probably out of the turn 2. But will Sebo keep with him though? That's the question. Let's run around along with him here. Because you gotta remember now that Sebo is on the mediums, 5P is on the hards. Meaning Sebo will be quicker around. Yeah, you see here he's gonna in a lot of time here. We'll just have to see. Oh no! 5P hit the wall and he has no longer a wing. Ah, that's so. What a shame for 5P. As I said, the cancel section will claim their victims today. As I said. Ah, that's such a shame for 5P though. He's done such a good performance in Tier 2 and got promoted to Tier 1 and really struggling here it seems. That's... Well, but now it's just pit for new wing, new set of tires, and just maybe go for a quick lap if that's possible. Let's go a bit up the field though, as Top Hats is actually closing in on Race here. I've seen this gap go down all the way from the safety car. Meaning that Race, he is on 11 lap all hards, and Top Hats is on 5 lap all mediums. Meaning that Top Hats should try to get this move done as soon as possible, as when his laps, tires are getting more laps in. It will get worse and it will be harder to go past. So we will see a bit of a difference in setup here, I believe, because I think maybe the people that are quick here in this middle castle section and the twisty turny bits of Sector 1 will have a very high downforce setup. But there's people that will go for a low downforce setup, and 5P has DNF'd. He has retired from the race. That's a shame for the AlphaTauri. Both cars out of the race here today. Probably not the Saturday they wanted for their team. That's just how it is sometimes. The gap is down from Top Hats to Race now, so he's gonna have DRS on the straight, as well as Rocco gonna have on Sealy Harvey. So I'm gonna look here on both of them. It seems like Rocco is the closest, so I'll look with him here. Oh yeah, he's getting a good run here. He's not going into the slipstream though, which will lose him some time. I believe maybe Harvey did defend very excellently here. That's good defense from Sealy. That's pretty good. It's keeping him behind. Same with Top Hats on Race here, but he will have the DRS down this as well. I don't believe Top Hats had a bad exit. Seems like maybe Rocco has had a much better exit this time around. And they're gonna go side by side. This is a scary corner to be side by side. Well, Harvey, yeah, he is yielding. And Rocco is up a place. Hopefully, Sealy didn't get any damage from that. I can't see it from this angle. I don't believe he got any damage. The wing seems fine from here. So, Rocco has actually fought his way out to P6 again. And he's now closing in on his teammate. He's actually gained a second on his teammate. You gotta remember, he was 6.6 seconds behind him after the Indian whole spin. Top Hats though, still chasing Ray Z. Arnold in P3. Oh, maybe he got some damage there. That's not good. think maybe he's good. Yeah, he's good. Still, I think. Arnold on P3, 8 seconds behind Dubby, who is chasing Shift. And remember Jesse Gavin who did an extra pit stop? He's now only 3 seconds behind Danny Boy. So he's also moving up the field there at a pretty good rate. So, let's see here. Will he be able to do it? I don't believe. I think maybe Top Hats has used a bit too much ERS as Arnold's in the pits. Arnold's gonna go maybe for a set of softs here, I believe. No, a hard set. Okay, so that's definitely a one-stopper. He's going to the end of those. Let's see where he filters out here. Oh, almost spinning out of the exit there. So, Arnold's right ahead of his teammate, actually. These two now maybe be able to work together to get the gap down to Sealy Harvey, who is on the old set of hards. But I believe maybe... The thing is, I believe is that Rocco and Sealy is going to be on to the end on those hards. Meaning that they will go through all the way. Like, Ray C is going to have to pit. He's going to go right. That means Rocco is 4th, Sealy Harvey is 5. Top Hats might be able to make those tires last. That would be insane though. So he needs to pit. And DV, guaranteed he needs to pit as well. But I believe DV is such a long gap ahead. I don't believe he's going to be... I think he's going to filter out after his stop to like P4. And W and Top Hats is going to be further back in that. So for Rocco and Luminous now, it's just a game of keeping the consistency here, keeping good lap times, ensuring that they keep that gap low as possible. Hello, Region, says 5P. Hello, 5P. That was not what you needed, I guess. You're gonna last the first, like, yeah. There's my prediction in the works. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Maverick, it is. Let's see though, it's a long one left. The close one here is actually Danny Boy here, who might actually be on a really good run here to get by Arnold. Yeah, he is, no problem. Arnold's on the set of hards. He's going to struggle for a bit as those hards get turned on. It's going to take a few laps, but it will be better after a while. These two now. Hopefully now Arnold's just going to keep inside the DRS of Danny Boy and just let the medium stint of Danny pull him along with the hards to maximize his race. Actually, I see here that Rocco is disconnected, I believe. Yeah, he has, which has promoted Sealy Harvey to P5. That's not what Rocco needed. I see here. Maybe Rocco is gonna... Oh! I believe... Sorry guys, my game just minimized itself. I'm so sorry. Hopefully though, Rocco is gonna get back in and not lose too much time. He's now lost 3 seconds already. So let's hope now... Let's hope now that he gets in as quick as possible. Yeah, Rocco is back now, as you can clearly see. But he has lost 3 seconds. Hero, Tony, tocca ferro, Rocco. I believe. I don't know. I don't speak Italian. That's such a shame for Rocco, though. He was doing so well and doing a very good recovery drive. Now needs to do even more to get ahead here. So Rocco now 3 seconds is here behind. Ray though has been passed by Top Hats. I have completely missed it. I'm so sorry, guys. But I see CRL Top Hats as an AI. That's not good. That's another disconnect, I believe. There he is. He is returned now. He has just joined back. In a nick of time. I believe maybe I missed the Ray and Top Hat's overtake as Rocco disconnected. I'm so sorry. But Ray is actually really On these old hards, he's actually keeping with top. That's pretty good. Oh, the dirty air. They're almost catching him out. Let's see what are the other gaps here. Arnold is getting dragged along, as we said, by Danny Boy, as long as he keeps within the DRS zone here. I heard a bit of contact. Danny Boy, I think, clipped the wall with his rear left. Luckily, it didn't spin, though. Arnold, though, is actually really going along. I mean, Arnold has a lot of BRS. That has Danny Boy as well. Rocco is 40, CD 64. Rocco, though, has already taken a second out of Harvey's advantage here. So Rocco is clearly on a mission here to get back the time he lost for the disconnect. It is only 10 laps, though. Yeah, who likes to lose their front wing? This guy, yeah. But it was the castle section. I presume that I will get a few casualties in the start as well. And the end of Sector 2. Arnold, though, actually made a move on Danny Boy. And in the background there, I see a very quick Jesse Garin chasing the pack here. Jesse has actually gotten the gap way down. He's actually pulled in the whole pit stop with advantage here. So he's set to prove a point. Jesse can still do very well and get good points. At this point, when you get back Hanel, past Danny Boy, Hanel's just up the road there. That means that P7 is still on the table for Jesse if he's able to pass these guys. Rocco, though, gap is now down to 1.7, so he's done another 6/10 this lap on Sealy Garvey. Race is losing time to Top Hats, who is 21 seconds behind W and Shift, who currently is in a league of their own. But 16 lap old Shift is trying to fool W here. The Shift is now actually going for the pitting here. Let's see. He's going to the softs, and he's probably going to go for these to the end because he made those medium last to lap 16, which is pretty excellent. Meaning he can now go for on a soft stint to the end. And I believe he's going to be well ahead of Top Hats. I believe the question now is what Dubby's going to do to answer this. Because Dubby either has to go longer now to get a fresher set, or he's got to hit immediately to not get the disadvantage. Racy as well going for the softs here. So he as well is going for the last soft stint here. I believe maybe Shift and Racy did the right call here by keeping to the softs, and they're now going to undercut the rest of the field. I am curious though. Jesse Garin though now really closing in on Danny Boy, who also has DRS. So he's just caught in the DRS train right now, and this is what I mean. It's on this track, it's very hard to close the gap. But as soon as you're in a train, the DRS train is gonna make it incredibly difficult to overtake. Also, I see Danny Boy here. He is struggling. I think he's feeling the pressure now from Jesse Garin because he's losing a bit of time to Arnold here. As I say that, he started to gain time, so I'll eat my own words. Rocco as well is within the DRS now of Harvey, meaning he can overtake him on the straight if he gets a good exit. But they are on 11 lap old hards, so they are just gonna, in this race, I don't think they're gonna go much further ahead. I think this is where those two other guys are gonna go. Maybe Topas needs to pit, they will go 35. And then it's a question about if Arnold, Danny Boy, and Garin can catch these guys as their hards are starting to die. Jesse Garin is at the worst advantage here because he is on 7 lap old hards. So that's only 4 lap fresher than Rocco and Harvey, while the guys ahead of him now are on like 8 lap old mediums, 3 lap old hards. So we'll just have to see. I believe Jesse Garin is going to get Danny Boy here though. Unless Danny Boy is going to defend. Yeah, he's going to defend. What will Jesse Garin do here? Let's see here. Is he going to get ahead? He's thinking about the move on the outside. Danny Boy is squeezing him. He's getting the better exit. This is going to go down to the next turn. Danny Boy is still ahead. Oh, Jesse Garin is not able to do it. He's getting a way better exit though. And it's going to be again a run down to the turn 3. I believe maybe he's thinking the better of it though and going behind. Oh no. Ah, that's too far back. I'm sorry. Top hats, though, on a fresh set of softs, is really popping off here, guys. He's now chasing or Ray on the end of the first sector here. And these guys are actually catching Jesse Garrett, who is getting hauled up by Honnold and Danny Boy right now. Which means that all of these guys are going to be in one big train. That's going to be a lot of overtakes here in the end stages. Rocco as well is pushing Billy Harvey through the castle section here. So much action going on their track now. I'm gonna try to keep up with this as much as possible, guys. I might miss one or two overtakes, but this straight is gonna be a open season, literally. Let's see here now. Everything depends now on this good exit here. Are they able now? Get a good exit. Rocco is matched that perfectly. He's almost getting a better exit than Harvey. Davy Shift sets a new fastest lap of the race. 1:41.2, beating it by over 1 second. I believe Rocco is going to go for the move here on Mr. Sealy Harvey. Let's check here further back as well. I don't believe that's going to happen, but I believe this is going to happen pretty soon. Will he be able? He's fully ahead. Yeah, Rocco is now up to P3. What a recovery drive from Rocco. He's had a spin. He's had a disconnect. He's now up in P3. He's now need to just get the guys behind, get the consistency going the last 6 laps. This can be some serious points for Rocco here. If Jesse Garrett is getting held up by Danny Boy and Hollow, as they do now. And back of the field there now. Oh, Sealy Harvey is on the outside of Rocco. Rocco has to yield. He's taking the position back. My podium is now back to Luminous. Sealy Harvey, Jesse Garrett. He's now on side by side Danny Boy. What is going to happen into this next one? He is squeezing Danny Boy out. Ray C getting a good run on Jesse Garrett here. Ray has done an excellent job. He's only doing double overtake here. He's only going to get those 2 though. But Jesse Garrett though really got through the traffic there. Ray C did a good job following him through. Now the next one now is going to be a slow castle section. Nobody's going to overtake anyone here. But straight. There's going to be a lot of overtakes now down towards the start finish straight here on this lap as well. They will run along with Rocco though. Oh! I believe Sebo and the Cat is fighting in the first sector as well here. I'm not going to miss this. Let's see here. I believe the Cat might be able, but that's another overtake that's possibly going to happen down the straight here. Oh, Sebo's already actually thinking about it in here. I don't think that's going to happen now. But we have Rocco now. Down the start finish straight here with Sealy Harvey. Will he get the move this time? Or will he get re-overtaken into the lineup for the first sector here? Let's see here. They're coming down the straight here. I believe maybe, yeah, he's fully ahead. Yeah, he's going to get the move here. But Harvey did get the move back here. Oh, there's been an incident. The Cat has crashed in the castle section, bringing out the safety car. Oh, that's so bad luck for Rocco. He has just passed the pits. This is completely not been good for Rocco here. Rocco needs to go into the softers to not lose out massively. Or either he stays out, or he's going to pit. Same with Sealy Harvey here. I would say pit to get because they're... I don't know. This is a hard one. You either go on new softs for the last, like Danny Boy here and Top Hats. I believe maybe Danny Boy and Top Hats are going to be the big winners here of this safety car. Because they're now able to pit. They have not been able to pit to a completely fresh set. But there is some penalties, 3 seconds to both of them. But I believe maybe drive-through penalty for Jesse Garden for speeding under the safety car. And this afternoon is not getting any better for Jesse Garden. He's done such an heroic drive and now gets a drive-through. Jesse Garden has left the session. I believe maybe he okay. So he's not, I think he's done for the night. So Shift is actually pitting for a new set of softs. Which will get WP1. But will give Shift an extra lap advantage. I'm excited to see Will Rocco and Harvey pit. I think maybe they should. And I think they will. No, they won't. He's fooling me. Cheeky Rocco. Cheeky boy. So, they are staying out on their old hards. Which is, it's nothing problematic with 15 lap old hards. It's just they are gonna have a tremendous task of protecting those positions from Ray, who's on fresh softs. Arnold, who's just put on a new set of softs. And Jesse Garin, who's set on a new set of softs, but will need to serve a drive-through. It's not what he needed. So, let's see here. W is going to lead the safety car queue here. Get behind. And Rocco is going to come behind him again on the old hards. An old cold hards after a safety car? I don't know. Even though Rocco was cheeky and not like kind of foolish for the pit, I believe the only thing cheeky about that is that he's fooled himself. Because I can't see those hards. I think they're going to fall way behind now. I think Mr. Silly Harvey and Rocco have done this wrong strategy choice here. I will have to see. They're like Mavic says stay out. They're like they're like mediums, Rocco. Hards, okay. Well, still though, they might be mediums, the hards of Rocco, but they're not softs. And they're all mediums in that case, if that's what you mean. I don't know. I believe maybe they've done the wrong choice. Personally, I can't say that that is the answer, but I'll have to see. This is though, for the rest of the guys though, this is ultimately, I believe this means that Jesse Garin will be out of the points. But I believe everybody, if everybody finishes here, is going to get points. It's an excellent for today. This is going to be interesting though. This is basically going to be a sprint race to the end here, guys. And that's, the restarts are the most action, so that's good for us who's watching this. And I believe when this is done, there's maybe a few hours, and then I believe the real life F1 qualifying around Austin, Texas is today. So if everybody enjoys this, and I am for sure I'm going to stream the in the Discord after, we are going to have a watch along. So we watch the race together. If people want to join that in Lobby 1. So, I'm sorry, as we have the downtime, I once again want to apologize for the incident with the dog earlier, but that's how it is when you have a dog. I believe maybe. Yeah, look now. Rocco has been put on old softs though. Why do Rocco have 6-lap old softs? That's not good. There's clearly a reason why he has old softs, but I would expect him to have a fresh set of softs. Unless he used all of them in qualifying. The thing though, there's a trick in this game. Because in Q3 you get an extra set, the last set of tires. If you use the first 3 sets of tires, those are the set of tires you also have the ability to use in the race. But if you use the last set that you get, like specifically for Q3, you will deliver that tire back, and that means that you ultimately get a fresh set for the race. And I believe maybe that's what happened there, that Rocco has used his 3 original and thought, okay, I'm going to save 1 set for the race, and then he saved the last tire, which he then delivered back. So, safety car is in this lap. And I believe maybe DB is the one to watch here, because I am pretty sure that Sealy is going to get overtaken by Ray here. But will DB have a better... we have to see what W does here. We'll shift predict W start here. I believe... Oh, W did a good restart here. And Sealy Harvey already gone past by... Oh, there's a lot of movement here. There's so much chaos here. There's Ray C. I'll go past Sealy Harvey immediately. I believe maybe Ray C. Oh, almost contact there. That was a close one. Cabo also did the move on top hats further behind. I'm not able to see that right now, as there is tighter action in front here. Danny Boy as well, right behind Ray Z here. Sealy Harvey is reeling a sitting duck here on those old hards. And he is gonna delay these guys from the rest of the guys in front here. Danny Boy, he is pushing Ray as well. Oh, Ray almost hitting the back of Sealy there. So close to hitting him. I believe only the DRS is only going to be able to last lap. Oh, he's going for a move. That's opportunistic into the castle section. Here, Ray, you're going to yield here, yeah. Luckily, he thought the better of it. Danny Boy, though, chasing the 2. I believe Harvey is going to be sitting duck down the straight here. We'll follow along here and see. W, though, let's already pull out a 1.1 second gap to shift here on this first lap. We'll have to see here if Shift is being able to respond to this. Oh, let's see here. This is going to be interesting. There's a lot. It's a train here. Everybody's getting held up by Sealy Harvey now, and everybody is going to be caught here. There's no DRS, so the moves on high performance is going to need to be happening now. And slipstream. Ray getting a good slipstream here, using a lot of his overtake. W sets a new fastest lap of the race. Side by side down to turn 1. Who is breaking the latest? And there's 3 wide into turn 1. What's gonna happen here? Oh, Danny Boy gets pushed way out. No, I'm sorry, Arnold. No, yeah, Danny Boy gets pushed wider. Oh, there's a bit of contact there between Danny Boy and Sebo. I believe it has. I believe they both came out unscathed, which is good. And it's now again another sector. You see here, Sealy Harvey has now lost 2 places. He's just falling back. At this point, it's just a mitigation of how far back he's going to fall on those old hards. Hopefully, he's going to be able to defend as much as possible. But the problem is that Sealy Harvey is holding up the rest of the guys. You can already see here, there's actually a gap between people by the time they have lapped past Sealy. Sealy is the cork in the bottle right here now, keeping everybody else from getting the points or getting the gap, which is basically now placed Arnold in P3 pretty comfortably in P3 here. I believe we have our podium here. The only is now DV and W is going to fight to the very, very end here. Let's see here now. Rocco as well. Really closing in on Sealy Harvey here. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's slow. I believe now that Rocco is now going to just go past him on the straight here. And it doesn't seem like DV is going to be able to get the gap. Oh, Rocco almost loses it right there. Saves it though. That's going to give him the disadvantage now. He's going to be attacked by Danny Boy here down the straight. But he's getting a good exit here. And Sealy Harvey has, I think maybe he's even had to lift it. His tires are so old. But there is no DRS here in the start here. And we have 3 wide again here between. Oh my god, this is going to be close here. Oh, almost. Oh, Sebo, contact with Rocco. Sebo has spun out. He's lost out massively. Rocco, though, still going forward. Davey is pushing Dubby through the final sector here now. And the first sector into the second. And I believe maybe now Rocco is chasing Sealy, but you see the mistake that exit, that spin-off that he has had. He could have been in the position that Danny Boy's in now. Instead, he's stuck behind Harvey another lap. Really maybe think of the move here. No, he won't. He can't. He just can't get past. This has been a roller coaster for Rocco. He's been up there in P3, down again, up again, and down again here. Now he's stuck P6. He's going to go down to the last lap this. And what's happened? I think W has done a mistake. I've completely missed it. I'm so sorry, guys. But Ray has crashed. W has been passed by Shift. That promotes Sealy Harvey to P5 on his old hards. Rocco has actually lost out. Rocco actually, his top hats has gone past him. I don't understand what's happened there. I completely missed that as well. Rocco, though, will he get anything on the last straight down to the line here? I believe this is set in stone. The only is, will Ray get Sealy Harvey down to the line? I think maybe he will. Sealy Harvey's light is flashing, and I believe DRS is enabled. I think maybe, I think Unfortunately, Luminous is going to lose the... Vasily is going to lose just on the line here. Rocco as well. P7. And what a finish we got to this race. That was an insane finish, guys. Jesus Christ, what a finish, guys. I'm lost of words here. So much action. So there he is. Shift has actually won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix ahead of Dubby. And in P3 we got Honnold, which did an excellent job to get that final podium spot. Well, wasn't that a roller coaster with so many overtakes, so many shifts of who's ahead or not. It was an incredible race. Despite me leaving for 5 minutes and losing 6 laps. So, this is the result of the race today. We have GB Shift and P1 with an excellent lap of 140.3. But W, though, clenching that fastest lap point with 140.1 in P2. Honnold P3. Ray managing P4. Silly Harvey, who stayed out on the hards, managed to get the P5 by excellent driving of defensive driving to keep him up there. CL Danny Boy then comes after. Top Hats, Sebo 8, and then Rocco number P9. And to finish out, P10 Jesse Garin, who I believe left and retired. So that's the top 10 there, guys, with the points. The Cat, 5E, Tilted, and 13, unfortunately DNF'd. So that was the race. What an incredible race that was. I believe maybe now that we will have, if the top 3 want to have an interview, we will have that going. So I think maybe that I'll leave you guys in the showroom for a bit. I'll see if they're able to do an interview. Maybe we'll talk to Fifey or Rocco and see how their race went because of significance of their the roller coaster of emotions. So I'll leave you guys a bit in the showroom and I'll be right back. What a race though, huh? So, I believe we're now going to be able to get Dubby in here. Hello, Dubby. Welcome to the stream. What a race, huh?
Yeah, man. I think in my eyes, I won the race because you saw what happened in the last lap. So
Actually, we just missed that because there were so many overtakes behind you. So
yeah, he basically just hit me in the back and sent me into the wall. So
okay. Well,
yeah,
review that after, but that is a shame. So
yeah,
you drove an excellent race though. Like you guys were so close. You two were in your class of your own there up there. So
thanks.
it's a shame though that let us say if the result is tainted like that in the last lap stuff. And
Yeah,
I'm sorry
yeah.
for missing
I believe.
it.
Yeah, I believe it will. I probably won the race. So
But, okay. Well, again, W, congratulations on your P2. Excellent
okay,
race.
thank you. Yeah, thanks.
And see you in the next one.
Okay.
So, Honnold.
Who are
Hello.
you?
welcome to the stream.
Okay. Sorry. I forgot.
I saw you were in the middle of something else. I knew you were gonna be a bit confused.
And I thought okay.
What
Yeah,
a
first podium of the season.
Yeah, what a finish for you though. That was like you started way back, and then I feel like
it was not. Maybe it was not completely clean because Jesse spun and got damaged, but we will talk about that later. Yeah, the restart for me was really nice. Got like 1 or 2 places.
Yeah.
It was a bit messed up everything.
I feel like you did an opportunistic move though to get past.
Yeah, I was
Luminous.
just like full throttle, and everyone was just not at safety car speed, and then I got green flag at the right moment and went past everyone.
Yeah, that was an excellent last in from you, and congratulations on your first podium as well.
Yeah, thank you.
So have a good one, and then we'll see you in the next one. Congratulations again.
Yeah, thanks.
Ray, hello! Welcome to the stream on the interview.
Yo.
What finish for you as well? P4?
P5, I think it was.
P5? I didn't see that with the penalties. Okay. Anyway, P4, P5. That's still a very strong result.
Yeah.
I believe maybe you got. I think you got P4 because I think maybe Luminous got P5.
I don't know because I was battling Luminous all the way to the line. I mean, I got him just before the line.
We were watching on board with you guys as you crossed the line. Just the DRS there because I saw both you were out of ERS.
Yeah, it was just DRS that carried me across the line. It was oh my days.
Super lucky. I
mean, you didn't see it, but I actually spun on the final lap.
You did?
Coming out of the castle section, I spun.
Yeah, I thought about that because there was a
massive
shuffle.
gap between me and Arnold. Yeah, there was a massive shuffle.
Yeah, there was so much chaos, and I only have 2 pair of eyes, so I might have missed some opportunities here and there. I am commentating, streaming, and a cameraman, so I think I got it most of it. But we got the final moments of your triumph though on the line.
Yeah.
Congratulations again, and
thank you.
See you next weekend.
See you next weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
So, Mr. Sealy Harvey, welcome.
Hello.
Hello. That was a good defensive drive on those old hards. Struggling in the last stint.
Yeah, I'll definitely say it was the right choice. As you could see, Rocco in the Red Bull, he pit, and he was on the hards too, and we saw, and from what I saw for that, I'm glad I didn't.
Rocco did a mistake at all, and that was why he didn't. He would have. I think maybe he would have gone past. I believe it was the right choice, but I think the mistake he made was the thing that ruined it for him.
Yeah, I definitely.
But in all defense of you, though, you stood out, and it was only the driving that made you. Was it P5 or P6 you got?
I started P6, ended P5.
So that's
points. I think first solid points. So
you got to remember, all the guys behind you were on fresh softs. You were rapid, and they were really rapid. But your defensive driving is what gave you the points today. An excellent job today.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. So congratulations again.
Yeah.
And see you next week.
Sad to see you not out there.
Yeah. Sad to not be out there. I saw there were a lot of opportunities for points there.
Yeah.
I'm sad, but it is what it is. We gotta do some compromises to get the stream going.
Yep. I'll take it.
See you then, I guess. Good luck, have fun on the next one.
Thank you.
So, everybody, that was this week's Q1 race. It was filled with errors on the start, a dog that needed to go to the toilet, good racing, good interviews, shady commentary. It was a good one. I've at least enjoyed it. As you all know, we race from Saturdays and Sundays, 5 p.m. BST. If you're interested, I've enjoyed myself today. It was an excellent race today, and I'm gonna be streaming and commentating tomorrow's Division 2 race at the same time. So if you enjoy this and want to jump in and say hi, join us tomorrow at 5 p.m. BST. Thank you guys. I've been Regent. See you guys. Have a nice evening. Bye bye. And remember to watch the original F1 race today, or the official F1 qualifying today. Gonna be a good race on Austin. Cheers, guys. Good night.